Many people are advised to eat plenty of vegetables and fruits when they complain of constipation, but in reality, only a few of them are truly effective. Based on my own observations and experiments, among the foods classified as fruits, papaya, mango, durian, jujube, guava, peach, and plum have shown the most remarkable constipation-relieving effects. In particular, papaya works quickly and reliably, just like senna leaf, which I introduced in the previous video, and can even be used when urgent relief is needed. These fruits are generally more effective when fully ripe. According to nutrient data published by the USDA FAO and National Food Composition databases, the amounts of fiber, organic acids, and sugar alcohols vary from fruit to fruit, and these differences explain the various ways in which each fruit supports bowel movements. In the following section, I will explain the key components of these representative fruits and how they contribute to relieving constipation. Papaya contains about 1.7 grams of dietary fiber per 100 grams. Much of this is soluble fiber in the form of pectin, which absorbs water in the intestine, forms a gel, softens the stool, and stimulates peristaltic movement. In addition, the protein-digesting enzyme papain helps prevent food from remaining too long in the intestine, playing a supportive role in bowel movements. Mango provides about 1.6 grams of dietary fiber per 100 grams, along with a small amount of sorbitol, less than 0.5 grams. The pectin in mango forms a gel in the intestine to soften stools, while sorbitol increases osmotic pressure, drawing water into the bowel and facilitating smoother elimination. At the same time, insoluble fiber directly stimulates the intestinal wall and enhances peristaltic movement. Durian is relatively high in fiber among fruits, supplying about 3.8 grams of fiber per 100 grams. Its insoluble fiber strengthens intestinal peristalsis, while its soluble fiber adds moisture to stools, making them easier to pass. In addition, the sulfur compounds in durian promote the activity of intestinal microbes, indirectly improving the overall environment for bowel movements. Jujube, or red date, has a much higher fiber content when dried compared to fresh fruit. Dried jujubes contain about 6 to 7 grams of fiber per 100 grams. They also provide 3 to 5% polysaccharides, which help draw water into the intestine, soften stools, and promote the growth of beneficial gut bacteria, thereby supporting smoother bowel movements. Guava contains about 5.4 grams of dietary fiber per 100 grams, with a particularly high level of pectin. During fermentation, pectin is broken down by intestinal microbes into short-chain fatty acids, which stimulate the intestinal lining and promote peristaltic movement. Thus, the laxative effect of guava goes beyond simple fiber action, including these secondary effects from microbial metabolism. Peach provides about 1.5 to 2 grams of fiber per 100 grams, along with 0.5 to 1 gram of sorbitol. Sorbitol is a natural osmotic laxative that draws water into the stool, softening it and making it easier to pass. In addition, organic acids such as citric acid and malic acid in peaches stimulate intestinal activity and further promote bowel movements. However, there is a clear difference between white and yellow peaches in terms of their laxative effect. White peaches showed a noticeable effect when eaten with the peel, whereas yellow peaches showed little to no effect, even when consumed with the peel. At present, There are no data to explain this difference, and further research will be needed. Plums contain about 1.6 grams of dietary fiber per 100 grams, of which roughly 0.4 grams are soluble fibers such as pectin, with the remainder being insoluble fiber. They also provide about 0.6 grams of sorbitol per 100 grams, which increases osmotic pressure, draws water into the intestines, and helps soften stools. The soluble fiber in plums absorbs water, forms a gel, keeps stools moist, and stimulates bowel movements. Plums are also rich in organic acids, especially malic acid, which gently stimulates intestinal motility. The common feature of fruits that effectively relieve constipation lies in their soluble fiber. Even in modest amounts, soluble fiber absorbs water, softens stools, and, through interaction with gut microbes, produces new metabolic byproducts that promote bowel movements. In contrast, insoluble fiber, even in the same quantity, mainly increases stool bulk and can sometimes make constipation worse. Ultimately, the key to relieving constipation is not simply how much fiber you eat, but rather what type of fiber you consume. Today, I introduced 7 powerful fruits for relieving constipation. In the next video, I will talk about fruits with weaker effects and those best avoided. Thank you for watching until the end.